And now, gentlemen, the showman!
Have you ever thought about what's inside Putin's secret $1 billion palace? The Russian President Vladimir Putin is one of the wealthiest people in the world. He is renowned for adding more to his current net worth by financing in pricey real estate. How smart of him that he will continue to live this affluent lifestyle even after leaving his presidential position. So stay tuned. In this video, we are going to talk about what is inside Putin's secret $1 billion mansion. So hit the bell icon to turn the notifications on and wait to find out about each and everything inside Putin's secret mansion. The Russian president is quite notorious for saying that he is making only $100,000 per year. Very frankly speaking, it is not possible to have that kind of lifestyle with this much money. Perhaps he might be getting paid in another planet's currency? Putin's extravagant lifestyle was exposed by the former Deputy Prime Minister Boris Nemtsov. The real tea is that he was so enthusiastic about exposing him that he went out of his way and wrote a 36-page book about Putin's wealthy and extra lifestyle. He talked about Putin's 20-plus homes in the form of villas and palaces, 50 aircraft, 4 yachts, and 700 vehicles. That's insane. Do you know how much it would cost to maintain this much transportation means? Allegedly, it would cost around $1.7 billion. Still, think that he cannot get more luxurious than all of this? Then let us reveal to you that he owns a $75,000 luxury bathroom in his private jet. That's the epitome of indulgence, and we haven't even talked about his $1 billion secret mansion yet. Yeah, you heard that right. Putin built a $1 billion mansion just for himself, but it makes one wonder why he spent so much money on it. This project is dated back to when he was serving his first term as the president of Russia. One of the first people to talk about this was Putin's spokesperson, Dmitry Peskov, after being fired in 2010. Putin went out of his way to deny that he does not have anything to do with the controversy. Still, we all know by now that every piece of luxurious decor in the palace passed through Putin's eyes. The funds from his $1 billion 4-story mansions were raised from corruption, theft, and bribery. And do you know who opened this all up? It was a Russian businessman, Sergei Kolesnikov, who wrote an open letter to the Russian president of the time. It is often said that this $1 billion palace is more controversial than Mukesh Ambani's Antilla mansion in India. But the thing is that Mukesh Ambani paid for his $2 billion mansion from his pocket, whereas Putin moved his way up through corruption. Putin used the resources of his country to get the 4-story palace that he owns now. Now, let's take a look inside Putin's palace. Structure. Putin's $1 billion palace is a sprawling Italianate structure with an area of 250,000 square feet. That is a lot of space for one man to reside. The fascinating part about this palace is that you can view the Black Sea from there. The town, however, is a small one and is called Proskova, surrounded by an iron rod fence with gold emblems and gold imperial eagles. But the amenities of Putin's palace do not end here. The palace features a casino, a clock tower, a church, many swimming pools, tea houses, a winter theater, and an outdoor summer theater. Now that is the kind of life that would make you feel like a king, right? This real estate piece is equipped with luxuries outside and surrounded by the natural beauty of forests and mountains. Underground tunnels. Putin's palace is a classic example of neoclassical real estate that also features underground tunnels, including a garden and a private courtyard. Modern side. There's a modern side to Putin's $1 billion palace too, and that is, it comprises a landing pad that can fit 3 helicopters at a time. Garden. As expected, the garden is breathtaking with large-sized hedges, fountains, and some heart-shaped hedges. Do you think these hearts are displaying the soft side of Putin, other than the corruption he does? Maybe someone else decided to cut out the heart shapes in his backyard. There is no doubt that the artisan did a tremendous job. All of the information we are revealing to you is available to us through Google Maps and satellite data. Pools. Some of the images from the interior were leaked by the on-site workers. We have talked about the massive swimming pools, and now it takes to a deeper look inside. There is an indoor heating pool and 2 cold plunge pools. Saunas. This place also has saunas and gyms so the man can work out, stay fit, and make vital decisions for Russia. Staff accommodations. It is clear by now that the palace is enormous and must take many crew members to keep it put together. They will have to stay somewhere. So, the palace also features accommodation for the entire staff and guards. Exterior. Now let's take a look at Putin's $1 billion mansion's exterior design elements. From the outside of the palace, it is clear that Putin was inspired by notoriously regal vacation mansions of the 18th century. The architect made Putin's imagination come to life by making sure of the imposing columns, stone archways, and massive chandeliers made of crystal. These crystal chandeliers can be seen in every single photo of the palace, along with the luxury canopy beds. These beds are furnished with silk bed sheets with gold accents. Quite a dream come true for those who like to live like a king. Murals. Hand-painted murals can be seen all across the walls of Putin's palace. They make the palace look like ancient times when emperors used to reside in them. This fact cannot be hidden that this is all due to the scalloped columns and crown molding inside. Boardrooms. Now let's talk about the rooms used when the president performs presidential duties. For fulfilling that purpose, there are decorated dining rooms and boardrooms. There is also a massive garden on this site as a costly real estate palace. You might not be surprised after finding out all of the other expensive tastes of indulgence of the Russian president. We are unsure whether the bedroom's office is also like the bedroom of his $75,000 private jet. It is pretty apparent and rational that they will be the same. Watch collection. This is also a man who loves to have a watch collection, with one watch amounting to more than $1 million. Vladimir Putin has never been seen anywhere without a sophisticated watch on his wrist. If you want to find out about the other precious things that Russian President Vladimir Putin owns, then keep on watching because his $1 billion secret mansion is so notoriously beautiful that there have been moments when it was compared to France's Versailles. We cannot stop ourselves from thinking about how Putin was able to afford to build such a luxurious and outstanding piece of real estate when he claimed that all he is earning per year is just $100,000. Backstory. Now let's do a little backstory so you're all caught up. We have no idea about when this wild desire came into Putin's imagination to build his 4-story, $1 billion mansion. But what we do know is that in 2005, Vladimir Putin demanded an improvement in the healthcare facility of Russia. After 5 years, it was found out that suppliers are making a few hospitals and keeping approximately 3 times more than they had to for the expensive medical equipment. Putin is notorious for being a humble person when it comes to double his net worth. It is also known that he is friends with influential people from around the world, including the owner of Chelsea Football Club, Roman Abramovich. This friendship was worthwhile for Putin because it resulted in Abramovich's gift of a $50 million super yacht to Putin. Is that what true friendship looks like when it comes to billionaires? Probably yes, but it is true in the case of Putin and Abramovich. Did you know that Roman Abramovich is the person who owns the most expensive watches in the world, including one worth $1.9 billion? Are you surprised? Several other dominant people, including Roman Abramovich, reached out to Putin to help with his cause to improve Russia's hospital and medical system. But let us reveal to you that it is an illusion, and what they were doing was financing his dream home to fulfill his imagination and make his wildest Pinterest board come to life. It later turned out that he had also used other industrial funds to finance his $1 billion secret mansion. When anti-corruption organizations reached out to Putin regarding his palace, they were held by the private security guards and uniformed official Kremlin Guard service members. The ending. It was getting problematic for Putin to hold on to the palace, which is why he sold it for $350 million. And that's a wrap on Inside Putin's secret $1 billion mansion. Which fact shocked you the most in this video? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you in the next one.